This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
We have Eddie Yoon with us today. He's a growth strategy expert for the last 20 years as a partner with the Cambridge Group. Welcome to our program, Eddie.
Thanks, Derek. Pleased to be here.
So let's talk a little bit. You talk about every category having an untapped growth of 20% or more.
Yep.
Tell me more about that.
So my simple way of looking at consumers in a category. So like I've studied consumers all over the world, and there's a lot of segmentation is not new, and there's a lot of complex ways of doing it. But I just make it very simple because I think it's just easier to do something about it. Are you very profitable or not at all profitable in the category? So do you spend a lot of money in it or not? Yes or no? And do you like the category or love the category? Yes or no? And so you end up with a 2x2. And my book, Superconsumers, are the people in the upper right. I love the category and I spend a lot in it. And certainly, they're the tip of the spear. You learn the most from them. But the reality is that on the left side of that matrix are people who love the category but don't yet spend a lot. And I find that interesting and funny. And so the example that I give is like, so think of like tequila and scrapbooking and crafting, like two radically different examples, right? In both scenarios, you have super consumers. So a tequila super consumer is someone who loves tequila, spends a lot of money on it, knows everything about it from añejo and blanco and reposado blends. And on the crafting side, you have the same thing of people who create beautiful, arts and crafts. They showcase them on Pinterest and the like, and everyone wants to be like that, right? They spend both lots of money in the category. Right. For every one of those type of consumers, I have found that there's 2 or 3 times as many people who would like to be like them. Right? And so I want to be really knowledgeable about tequila, but I have no idea how to do it. No one's shown me the ropes. I don't want to look stupid ordering it at a bar or wasting money. Sure. And, so here I sit with a margarita in my hand, kind of, looking longingly at the guy that I want to be like out there. And the same thing for the crafting person, right? It's like, I wish I could make that beautiful design, but how in the world would I do that? And, I'm like, I go to the precipice and I'm about to spend a lot of money, but it'll just be a waste. And you know what? Even worse, people will laugh at what I do, and I'm just going to stay away, right? And every category has this dynamic, and the really smart companies that are growing the category, they find a way to make the connection between the two types of consumers there. And so one of my big themes of growth strategy is a lot of traditionally the way that people ran their businesses with consumers was, if you think about like music, it was a solo, it was a monologue. Like I am the business and the brand, and I'm talking to consumers, and it's a one-way conversation, and I'm going to tell you what to do. And of course, now in this day and age, you got social media, you got transparency with data, and so it's become a dialogue, it's become a duet. And now, what's the problem with this is that we as running businesses, as we've seen with some of the airlines who've just run into all those snafus with customers and social media and whatnot, is you listen to the loudest people. Right. And that's good. You should be responsive to them, but they aren't necessarily the super consumer.
Derek Champagne here. I want to connect with you if you're listening to the Business Leadership Series. We can connect on LinkedIn or send me a message at derek@derekchampagne.com. I look forward to connecting.